It is election day, though, so of course that is our big talker. Today's midterms are shaping up to be some of the most consequential in the nation's history. Battleground states include Arizona, Georgia. We were just talking in the last break about Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Pat Brady joins me now. He's a former federal prosecutor and chairman of the Illinois Republican Party. Thanks so much for making time with us on what I'm sure is going to be a busy day for you.
It's a great day. It's election day.
It is a good day. We keep hearing about a lot of different things. I want to touch on some of the big talkers here. So when we say a possible red wave, which is the Democrats really fighting against history, that the party that's usually in power has a tough night on the midterms. So what is a red wave in your opinion? How many seats would need to be picked up, and where do you think they're the most vulnerable?
Probably a red wave would be defined picking up maybe 30, 35 in the United States Congress and the Republicans winning back the Senate. I think that would be the definition of a red wave. And if you look at all the fundamentals of what's happened in previous red waves like 2010, 8 and 10 in this country think the country's going in the wrong direction. The president, very unpopular, like low 40%. Mm-hmm. Those are two good markers that the party in power, that being the Democrats, are going to have problems at the ballot box. And I think you probably might just see a red wave tonight.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, because you talked about the country possibly going in the wrong direction in people's opinions here. So when we talk about the issues that are important to people, economy, abortion, crime, the ads that we've been seeing that have run nonstop over the last several months have really played up those three topics. Talk about the messaging and what you think has been a winner versus something that maybe got spun in the wrong direction.
Well, I think even prominent Democrat consultants like James Carville, even former President Obama, has said the Democrats may have missed their opportunity on the message, the message that people care about. When you have your groceries are 40% more and your 401k is down 25%, those are the issues, the economy that you should focus on. And the Democrats, to this minute, if you watch these ads, are still focusing on abortion. I know that's an important issue, but it pulls pretty far down in the hierarchy of issues that people care about. And if tonight is a red wave, in addition to the fundamentals that typically happen, I think part of the problem is the Democrats really did not message well what they see as accomplishments. And I think we'll find out tonight, but I suspect that will be the armchair quarterbacking tomorrow.
Those are some of the things that, of course, the Democrats are going to have to come to terms with in the next few hours and days, possibly a month, that we might be hearing or waiting to hear some results on some of these. But for the Republican Party, one of the big issues has been election deniers and the possibility that several people who were election deniers for the 2020 election may end up being elected tonight, and what that says for 2024. Talk about that.
There's a whole bunch of them on the ballot, and I think we as Republicans probably would have definitely had a wave, would have been able to predict by this point, but for a couple factors. One, the election deniers and Trumpism. As much as there are a lot of Republicans that feel strongly about former President Trump, he's very, very unpopular, and that probably will have cost us seats. It cost us 2 seats, I know for sure, here in Illinois in 2018, and then the abortion issue did weigh somewhat, I think, on voters' minds. So those two issues, but the election denier thing, if the Republicans don't get off that soon, I think it's going to be really problematic in a presidential year after this January 6th, the hearings that came out and all the things that the former president did to try to steal the election or take the election. I think that's going to be really problematic for Republicans.
Well, he says that we are 1 week away from a major decision, major announcement.
Well, again, that's Trump. Why he's stealing the thunder of what could be a great Republican night. So I hope Republicans think long and hard before we get behind him.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you'll be sticking around with us today,
I'll be
tomorrow.
back. I know where you are. I'm down the street.
Yeah. Thank you. We're going to keep you covered on everything you need to know about the elections this morning ahead.